All right, guys, today we're going to be tier listing killers based on fun. We got a few good categories here. I recently did a fun tier list about 9 or 10 months ago. So this will be the DBD 2025 edition of ranking killers by fun. Holy shit, W stutter. All right. So our tiers that we have today at the very tippy top, right? All right, no, let's start from the bottom. At the very bottom tier is straight toilet water, aka doo-doo, aka caca, if you want to get real fancy. Second bottom tier is gonna be just playable. These are killers that, like, I don't know, if chat tells you or like redeem some points or something, and like you have to play them and you really don't enjoy them, and you're kind of like, I guess this is playable for now. I'm not having fun, but like I'm not having like this isn't absolute fucking torture. You know what I mean? In our third tier, we have kind of fun. You know, these are. I feel like that's kind of like self-explanatory. No, not a terrible time. This is our AKA mid section, if you will. And then really fun. You actually have an insane time with these killers, and you don't feel like shit when you're playing them. And you're like, okay, this is good. This is great. I'm actually having fun. It's distracting me for how bad DBD the game is in general. And then you have euphoric. Like these are killers that you just play them and you're just like, euphoric is AKA the feeling when you've been holding your piss for approximately like years, right? It feels like years, hours. You know, like when you're on the brink of pissing yourself and you finally make it to the restroom and you let out that piss and you're just like, oh, and it's like it almost feels like jizzing, right? This is like what it feels like, right? Euphoric is a tier list that feels like jizzing. Great, just top fucking tier. Nothing beats it. All right, now that the tiers are kind of defined, let's get into it, shall we? I believe we'll start from the top and then we'll end with we'll start from the bottom and then we'll work our way up, because primarily I don't know why like the new killers are up front, but we'll start from the bottom and then we'll work our way to stuff. All right, starting off with Spirit. Also, I want to say these are all personal preferences. If you guys think a certain killer is something else, let me know down in the comments and I'll read them and reply to them. Yes. So don't try and bully me for my decisions, bro. These are just like how I feel when I play these killers. All right, starting off with the Spirit. Okay, Spirit, I'm not gonna lie. Over the years, I've never exactly been good at, primarily because this is a killer that you really need to like play like with your headphones fucking blasting. And as fun as going deaf is in my early 20s, I don't really think it's. I think Spirit is just playable. I'm not gonna say this is absolute doo-doo water, because like it is kind of like satisfying when you get like a great read and you hit that phase and you end up right on top of the survivor and you just hit them and it's just like fucking beautiful. All right, Dredge. I'm not gonna lie, Dredge for me is straight fucking doo-doo, bro. Like, okay, I know what you're thinking. Fucking Dredge, bro. Dredge? You don't think Dredge is fun? Not really. Here's why. As fun as it is to be trapped in a fucking closet and having to scratch my way out like I'm some dog who wants to go for a walk, it's fucking ass, bro. Like the gameplay loop is go to a loop with the survivor, place your little fart cloud, run around the fucking loop with the survivor until they reach said fart cloud, and then just like port back. And then that's it. That's your whole play. And then you get to teleport around the thing and, like I said, scratch a locker every now and again. This isn't really fun to me. It feels like very boring. Like never do I feel like rewarded for like my gameplay or like my like game sense. It's just kind of like is what it is. Not really great in my opinion. Plague. I don't know what it is about Plague. I haven't played a match of Plague since approximately 2021, maybe 2022. It's been a few years. But from what I remember, this killer was kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it is about projectile vomiting on people that just kind of like, you know, gives me like that itch in the back of my mind. It's kind of fun, bro. It is. You can't tell me that it's not fun to just throw up on people. Like, even if you aren't winning, it's kind of fun to just fuck it. And like, sometimes you hit like these crazy shots with your corrupted purge where like you just aim up in the sky and you fucking wiggle your mouth and you see like one little droplet land on the survivor's big toe and they just fall over. Like, bro, that's fucking insane, man. It's kind of hilarious. Oni. I'm not saying this primarily just because I've been playing a lot of Oni. Really, I think Oni is. I think Oni is euphoric, man. I'm not. Well, I'm gonna say Oni is really fun. I'm gonna say Oni is really fun. He's not exactly euphoric status. I don't feel like I'm jizzing every time I'm playing him, but I will say I really do think he's really fun. Um, the ability to move so fucking quick, charge at people, and then hit like these sick ass 180s around corners and just insta down survivors. Just oh my god, bro, just like just makes you feel so fucking good inside. Like you just want to tell someone like, hey, I just hit this crazy 180, and you guys got to see this. Like this is shit you want to brag about. Like and you want to brag about it when you're playing these characters. Who the fuck brags about playing Dredge? No one. No one is like, bro, check out this crazy Dredge gameplay. You know what I mean? Fuck that guy. No one cares. Anyways, Oni, really fun. Really fun. I stand on business, bro. I stand on fucking business about that one. Bubba. I don't care, bro. No. Honestly, Bubba's kind of euphoric, bro. Like, I don't care. I don't know. And this might be complete fucking bias, bro, because I love the franchise so fucking much. I don't care. Call me biased. Call me whatever you want. There's something about like this guy's primal fucking roar. Like when he's fucking like chainsawing, he's like, roar. Like it's so fucking funny, dude. It's so cool. And the ability to instant down survivors is so great on top of that. And let's be honest, survivors look at you, they either want to finger your belly button or they want to run to like the nearest cop and like hug them for safety and security, right? So he comes with just so much aura and so much presence, and for that, playing this guy feels like you're jizzing, right? Very, very euphoric. All right, moving on to Houndmaster. This one's kind of a toughie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is kind of a toughie. Okay, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Wow, you think Houndmaster is better than Dredge? Okay. Trust me. Houndmaster is very terrible. Don't get me fucking wrong. Houndmaster is so ass to play. But at the same time, you can't lie. It's kind of cool to send your dog out and then do like some like crazy like repositioning. Because sometimes you can kind of like hit like some crazy fucking plays, especially at Shack, right? You're in the middle of Shack. You send your dog through the window. They try and make it around the corner. And then you send your dog and it bites them in the booty. And then like they reel them in like you're fucking Deathling or something. And then you could just pound them. So like it's kind of fun to just tag team some dudes sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's not as bad as Dredge, where like I'm like fucking locked in a locker all the time, and all I can do is just sit there and bait survivors into my fart cloud. This kind of takes a little bit more thinking, a little bit more calculation, but at the same time, this character's dog is always so fucking buggy, and it is so annoying. So for that reason, it's just playable, right? Like I'm not gonna say I'm having a crazy fun time or even kind of fun, but I will say if someone tells me to play them, I'm not gonna be like so miserable like I am when I'm playing the Dredge. Artist. I think Artist is kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of like on the same level of Plague, where it's kind of fun to just like hit these crazy cross map shots with your crows. Like, this killer has the ability to just check gens from across the map. It is fucking insane. And when you hit those cross map birds, you're like, oh my god, I'm fucking him, bro. Ma, get the camera. They're gonna put me in the next fucking montage. It's a very like cool and kind of fun feeling. I'm not gonna say like this is really fun, but like it's kind of fun just to like throw those like across the map shots. Wraith. Okay, this might be crazy, but I honestly think Wraith is kind of fun. Wraith is very like weak overall nowadays, but like the ability to just move at like Mach 10 fucking speed when cloaked just feels so good. And he also has add-ons to allow him to move even faster when cloaked, which just feels so good. And like I honestly just love moving fast in the game. Don't get me wrong, like bro will absolutely get pounded, and like you don't even need to be a Swift to pound this guy. He's overall weak, but at the same time, it's very fun just to move that fast. And for me, I find it fun. Trapper. This is not because I'm a trapper main, bro, but like, I gotta put a euphoric. This might be one of the most biased decisions. I understand this, bro. I understand this. I understand this wholeheartedly. But you guys have to understand, Trapper is so weak. Don't get me wrong. He's so weak. So weak. Gets pounded. I lose so much. But at the same time, when you set up a web of traps and you chase the survivor into this web of traps, and you know in your mind that these guys are gonna get trapped and they don't know what's about to happen, and they get trapped in your trap that you placed like, I don't know, 5 minutes ago or maybe like 45 seconds ago, and like just like the clink, and then like the fucking scream of the survivor just feels so rewarding, bro. You're like, oh my god, I'm so smarter than this guy. This guy actually fell for my trap, survivor. And then like you just want to like, I don't know, start teabagging or like hitting the gritty on him, but like you can't do that, which is unfortunate. They need to add like emotes for killers. That's all I'm saying. But for me, Trapper is fucking euphoric. Vecna, I think Vecna's I think Vecna's kind of fun. Now, what makes him fun is the ability, is kind of like his kit, right? You can send big fucking like UAV balls through the middle of the screen. You can also like fly with him, which is kind of cool. His swing kind of like, bro, kind of has like a little gangster swing, like he has a fucking switchblade or something. Like he just swings like that, bro. Like, like he's like, I don't know, spanking some booty or something. Anyways, he also has the ability to like summon skulls and like hit through walls, and you can kind of hit some crazy fucking shots if you change your elevation, right? Like if someone's at shack, you can go down into basement and then send your skulls and you can just hit them. It's kind of crazy. So I think he's kind of fun overall. I'm not gonna say he's like really fun or euphoric or just playable. I think he's kind of fun. Nemi. I think Nemi's really fun. I'm not gonna lie. Are you gonna be winning a lot of games as Nemi? No. But at the same time, like just hitting that whip and that nene with him is so fun. Also, Nemi leads to some really funny moments, primarily because his zombies are so poorly like fucking like designed that they're always running into walls, or like sometimes they might actually help you and they'll like hit a survivor who just walked into a room and they get fucking like clotheslined by them and they get jump scared, and it is like one of the funniest fucking things ever. So there are a lot of funny moments that happen with this character, and it's always fun to just like, I don't know, hit some crazy fucking like drag whips. It's very like satisfying, at least for me, as like a person who's been playing DBD for like 10 years. Knight. I'm not gonna lie. I think Knight is straight like fucking toilet water. I know what you're thinking. And I used to be like a Knight main for approximately like, I don't know, 3 months or 4 months at a certain time. Oh man, Knight when he first came out, don't get me wrong, he was so broken, so strong. And maybe that's why I liked him back then. Back when you could just like honestly place down your sword and immediately let go, and you could just spawn a Knight right on top of your fucking self, right? You'd be at a loop, they drop the pallet, you immediately just fucking drop the Knight on yourself, and they like always like attack them because like what are they gonna do? Like the fucking circle was just like so big. But nowadays, you have to send this motherfucker on vacation. You have to give this guy some PTO. He has to go so far, and then you can actually release him. And then, like, I don't know. It just feels like so fucking boring, man. I'm not gonna lie. Where every time I play this killer, I'm not really having fun, like, at all. Doctor. I think this is also straight doo-doo water, man. Straight fucking toilet water. Primarily because I don't know if it's just me, but like the hearing of shocking over and over and over, and then like the that he fucking makes every like 5 seconds. It's so annoying, man. This killer for me, don't get me wrong, is okay. Honestly, it's honestly playable, or like I guess like maybe like pseudo kind of fun, but at the same time, just because of the constant annoying noises that he makes and like electricity that's like super fucking like loud in your ear, I have to put it like straight due to water. This isn't even like a ranking of like the gameplay. It's just like the overall like character design that kind of like pisses me off. Like the sound that he makes. That's just me. It's just fucking annoying to hear the sound over and over again. And let's be honest, you're gonna be shocking like 1,700 times in a match to like prevent people from like hitting pallets. So like you're gonna be hearing it a lot. And it's just such a headache. Every time I play Doctor, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get a headache. Xeno. I think Xeno's actually really fun. I'm not gonna lie. Do I play Xeno a lot? No, I don't. Do I like playing Xeno? No, I don't. But at the same time, bro, you can hit some insane tail whips, bro. Some insane tail whips. Like when you're like trying to, like when a survivor's trying to loop you over a fucking rock or a window or like some pallet, and you just like flick your mouse up and then fucking slang that thing over and just slap them in the mouth with it. Oh my god, they never expect it. And they're like, what the fuck? A lot of times they'll just stand still and be like, bro, did you just slap me with your dong? And then you're just like, yeah. You know, it's like, it's a very like great fucking feeling. Is it as euphoric as these people? I don't know. And that might just be because I never really played this killer. If I played him a lot more, maybe I'd want it. But at the same time, I don't know. I think it's just really fun. Twins. This might be crazy. I think twins are kind of fun. I know what you're thinking. How the fuck are twins fun? There's something about launching a baby that is just so funny to me, bro. Like you get on top of a hill, a fucking mound. You can send this guy flying through windows. You can fucking snipe people with the baby. It's so funny. And then like even when like you don't actually hit the survivor, they go and just kick the baby. It's just so funny, bro. I'm not saying you guys should kick babies, but like when it's like in a video game and you just see like the baby getting kicked, it's kind of funny. I don't care what you say, bro. Pinhead. I think Pinhead's kind of fun. As fun as it is to like come over and over and over again, I don't think he's like really fun primarily because like his chain is kind of hard to hit. But when you do hit these chains and like you fucking curve and arc that thing and you just hit the survivor and like now they're like stuck in like your BDSM world, it's very fun. It's very fun. But I don't think it's really fun. Personally. And that's because like I absolutely love this franchise. But at the same time, he's not on par with like Trapper or Bubba, if I'm being totally honest. Trickster. I think Trickster's really fun, bro. Contrary to belief, I know a lot of people fucking hate Trickster. And I was a Trickster main for like a year and a half. I think like I had like a streak of like at one point like 60 something fucking wins. And this was back when there was actually ranks, right? I used to be a rank 1 Trickster main and would fucking pop off, bro. Oh my god, I was like almost unstoppable. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not even gonna like toot my own wiener or like whatever the cool kids say. But it was so fucking fun. I don't play him that much nowadays because he is like very weak in like the current meta. But at the same time, you can't tell me it isn't so fun to just fucking throw infinite knives at survivors. And when you hit them, it's like click, 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 click. Like that is so fucking fun. I might have to change that. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to change that. Playing Trickster's kind of euphoric, bro. Just like the amount of fucking knives you're able to hit people and you're able to fucking snipe people with it. Oh my god, it's so cool. And you can like hit through like these little glory holes or whatever. Like you can hit some crazy fucking shots, like some pixel peak type shit. It's so cool. It's so fun. I love it. Skull Merchant. Won't even fucking talk about that killer, bro. That killer doesn't deserve to be talked about. I don't care. And I know what everyone says. Wow, Skull Merchant hate is so forced. No, it isn't. That's a lie. That's a fable. That's a fantasy. That's just like folklore. Everyone hates Skull Merchant. There's a very good reason. Fucking boring killer to play. Terrible. Singularity goes with her, bro. I like. I know what you're thinking. Wow, get the fucking torch and pitchforks ready, bro. Singularity, fucking boring, bro. So boring. It's like it takes like the worst parts of like Rainbow Six Siege, bro. If I wanted to sit there on cams, I'd go play Rainbow Six Siege. It is fucking so boring. You place infinite cams on generators and you just sit there flipping cams like you're playing Five Nights at Freddy's. It is so boring. I don't care what anyone says. Like this killer is an atrocity. I know people are thinking, wow, you're just bad with him. No, I don't care. I mean, I am bad with him. I understand this. At the same time, it's just so boring, just like sitting on games all day. And like, you know, as fun as it is, like splooging on people and shooting them with ball sacks, I still can't get past just like the overall like gameplay loop of that character. So boring. Nurse. I think Nurse is really fun. I'm not gonna lie. I think Nurse is really fun. I'm not gonna say she's euphoric, but even though I'm kind of bad with her, the ability to fly through the map and literally change the entire game, like defy the fucking laws of DBD, is fucking insane. And people that are great with this person, oh my god! And like when you hit some crazy fucking blink and you're right on top of the person, it's almost like the same like equivalency of like Spirit, except like this, you can teleport through walls, pallets, windows, whatever the fuck you want, bro. Like the literal earth you could travel through. And that's what makes her so fun. Super strong killer, and that's why she's fun. I mean, this just kind of goes without saying, bro. You can ask any single killer, anyone who's ever played Huntress, anyone who plays DBD. You ask them about how it feels to play Huntress. It doesn't matter how fucking good you are with this character. The ability to just fucking launch these hatchets across the map or even in front of you, or hitting some kind of like crazy like slit shot in between trees or a window. It just feels so good. It's almost like the equivalency of Trickster, right? It's just fun to throw things at people and see them land and get a damage state off of them. It feels so rewarding when you hit these hatchets. And honestly, it feels like fun even when you're missing them. You're like, oh, I almost got you there, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's a very great feeling overall. And that's why playing Huntress is euphoric. Chucky. This might be a little controversial, but I think Chucky's really fun, bro. Just like seeing the little guy run around and having the ability to scamper from window to pallet, and you can almost like infinitely run around the entire map if your setup is kind of crazy. But and like having the ability to play in third person. No other killer do you have the ability to play in third person. So this just feels like game changing. It's so fun. And like rushing at survivors and like hitting them with your dash. Sometimes you can hit some crazy fucking scamper dashes and hit them with your knife, and it feels so good, bro. So good. And survivors are like, bro, what the fuck just happened? And a lot of times survivors just can't even see you because you're so short. Like you run into a bush, bro, you're gone. It's fucking hilarious. Hag. 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 I might be wrong, and forgive me if I'm wrong, because it's honestly been a minute since I've seen anything Hag related. I'm gonna say Hag is playable. And the reason I'm saying she's playable primarily is because of Turbo Granny. If you know what Turbo Granny is, she has the ability to move at Mach 10 fucking speed. She isn't able to use her teleportation anymore, right? She isn't able to utilize her traps anymore, but she moves so fast with the waterlogged shoe. With the waterlogged shoe, you're able to fucking move so fast. It is so fun, bro. If you use it with rapid brutality, oh my god, and like Stabiffle, oh my god, bro. I made a few videos actually utilizing this not too long ago. I'm not exactly sure if it's changed, but if it hasn't changed, this is what makes her just playable. If anything, kind of fun. But like this is like kind of fun if you're only using that playstyle. The reason why I'm not putting it kind of fun is because like majority of the way of people like that play her aren't using Turbo Granny, and they're just normally playing her, and I think she's just playable. Dracula. Personally, okay, and this is personal preference, I think Dracula is just kind of fun. It is it cool to transform into like 3 different forms over and over and over again? Yes. Is it cool to just be able to turn into a fucking bat on a whim? Yes. At the same time, I don't know if I don't know like what it is either, but like the feeling I get when I'm playing Dracula isn't the same feeling I get when I play like these killers. You know what I mean? Like I'm not having a terrible time, but I'm not having the greatest of times either. And that might just be because like, and this might be a skill issue primarily, right? I might just be bad at Drac primarily because I've honestly, so honest, I've played Drac maybe only like less than 10 times. In his existence, I've only played him less than 10 times. So this might be a skill issue, and this might just be a fact that I just haven't played him that much, and I haven't really like learned how to play him at an optimal level. But personally, I think it's kind of fun just to transform back and forth. But at the same time, his gameplay loop is I'm just bad at it, so it's kind of like not the greatest time for me. All right, Wesker. Nah, fuck with you. A lot of you guys are about to say, what? I think Wesker is really fun. I put him on par with Chucky. That ability to dash and hit some crazy Eurobends is so fucking cool. Is he on par with like these guys? I don't know. I can understand how for some people he is, primarily because like there's a lot of fucking like Wesker gooners that play DBD, and for them, I can see why it's euphoric. But for me, I think he's actually really, really fun. Hitting these crazy Eurobends when you think you're gonna miss him is fucking insane. When people get unhooked and you just so happen to be there and you can get like a double hit off of the hook, oh, that's so good. But a lot of times I kind of get shit on as him. That's kind of just me being bad. So like maybe that's why I can't put him like euphoric. And like I love Wesker. I love Resident Evil. But like I'm not like, oh, Daddy Wesker. So that's why he's not euphoric for me. Personally. Onryo. Like this killer, I'm not gonna. This might be one of the most boring killers to play in Dead by Daylight. Like I don't know, man. Like I've played her. I honestly, the only time I really played her was when I was trying to get the Adept achievement on her and was like struggling a little bit. I think it took me like it probably only took me like 4 matches, and that was like the most time I played her consecutively since like her release. And I mean, I was having an okay time, but like at the same time, I really just wanted to get out of there. And I just wanted my Adept. Like I was about to start like begging and pleading the survivors to just like let me have my Adept. That way I can get off of the killer. I don't think she's really fun, man. Her only gameplay loop really is just like teleport all over the map, get your frequent flyer miles up, and wait for survivors to be condemned, and then just one tap, or not even one tap them, but just down them and then more them. Like, come on, man. So boring. Pig. I think Pig is kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. The like I don't know what it is, man. But like crouching and doing like some crazy fucking long dash with your sword or like your dagger is so fun. And like when you trap a survivor, like there's something about just putting an explosive device on a survivor on like someone's head that just feels so like just scratches that fucking like internal itch, if you know what I mean. At the same time, seeing, oh my god, in the rare chances, or I guess it kind of like depends on like how you play her. If you want to play her like really evil, you can. When you're playing really evil, watching a survivor's head just implode and watching them die in front of you is just so satisfying. Oh my god, bro, so satisfying. But at the same time, you are gonna lose like probably like 80% of your matches. I'm not gonna lie. So for me, she's borderline like really fun to kind of fun, but I'm just gonna keep her kind of fun. Primarily because like you will lose a lot, and no one really likes losing that much. You know what I mean? And you could say the same thing for Trapper. Like, hey, you lose all the fucking time as Trapper. Yeah, but like just when you hit those traps, it just feels so good. And like as a Trapper main, I'm still biased. I said that. Legion. This might be crazy, but I think Legion is kind of fun. It's fun just to stab people, bro. It really is, man. Like it's fun to just run around at high speeds, quick vault pallets as fast as survivors, quick vault windows as fast as survivors, and then just fucking stab them. And then know exactly where everyone is after you stabbed a survivor, and then having the ability to go and stab another survivor, bro. It's actually so fun. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Okay, so fun is a little bit of a hyperbolization in this like matter, but at the same time, I do think he is kind of fun. Is he super strong? No. But he's kind of fun. It's kind of fun just to stab people. Where is Kaneki? We got Rize. Better. Fuck Kaneki. Deathslinger. I think Deathslinger's kind of euphoric, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, you guys have seen me hit some crazy shots. Like, it is so fun. Like hitting these insane quick scopes or these like 180s or like these shots through like the tiniest fucking crack. Oh my god, it feels so fucking like satisfying when you hit those shots, and then you reel that motherfucker in, and then you just give them a nice little booty tap, and then they just fall over and cry. Oh my god, it is so cool. This kind of pains me. But I think Myers is just kind of fun. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Wow, you're putting Myers on par with Legion and Pig. Yes, I love Halloween more than any other franchise in Dead by Daylight. But here's the thing. He's so weak. He's so weak, man. Oh my God. He's so weak. And like everyone just like pre-drops padlets. Don't get me wrong. You could run Tombstone and then you could just Mori people, which is so fun. But at the same time, you have to like almost struggle to get that Mori. And I'm saying this as someone who's in like high MMR. Players just know how to counter Myers. Myers is so easy to counter, especially when he's running Tombstone. So a lot of times, you don't get the opportunity to Tombstone, and you just have to normally down them, which is so fucking lame. Don't get me wrong. It's fun to just insta down people. But when you're tier 3, people pre-run with Sprint Burst, because everyone runs Sprint Burst visual. People just walk away with Fixated and hide inside of a fucking corner. And if you go and try and find these survivors that are hiding, by the time you find them, you're going to be out of tier 3, and then you have to go suck some other people off or, like, you know, stare at them, stalk them, whatever you want to call it nowadays, which makes it kind of ass. I'm not going to lie. If this was, like, old school Myers and, like, he had, like, full scratch mirror abilities and was able to see survivors, like, 32 meters away, then it'd be, like, really fun as well in, like, that sense. But at the same time, I don't know. Nowadays, like, he's kind of fun, but I'm not gonna say he's like really fun or euphoric. And he's definitely not just playable. Like, Myers is kind of fun. Bro has aura, but just not that much aura nowadays, which fucking pains me to say. I'm so sorry. Billy's euphoric, bro. Billy is so euphoric. Bro, you spawn in a match, you rev that motherfucker up, and then you just like do a world tour like Taylor Swift, bro. And you hit someone with your chainsaw. Oh, I feel so good, bro. Or like when you're just at a normal loop and you hit this insane curve and hit the survivor. Oh my God. Just feels so good, bro. Just feels so good. I don't care what anyone says. Billy is euphoric. Is he difficult to play? Yes. But like when you kind of learn how to play him a little bit better and can hit these like curves and like these cross map chainsaws, feels so good. Clown. I know this is kind of crazy. And I'm talking about current Clown, which I don't know if they've like nerfed him yet. I haven't really like seen anyone play him recently or like seen like a lot of talks about him anymore. But he's kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. Having the ability to move at Mach 10 fucking speed is so fun. This is like the same reason why like I have Wraith here. Speed Clown now with his yellow bottles making you so quick. And on top of that, if you have like other perks that just make you quick, like batteries included, or like I don't know, man. So some other shit. I can't even fucking think of right now. That's just the one that comes off the top of my head. Makes him so fun. You fucking run save the best for last. You're moving at Mach 10 fucking speed. Survivors literally can't do anything. Bro, there is like one clip I have where I killed someone across the map and had enough time to cut off. I had enough time to down them, hook them, and make it across the map to stop a survivor running through an exit gate. Shit was fucking gnarly. And like this survivor had like such a head start because like the survivor that I was on currently wasn't even injured at all. So I had to injure them, down them, hook them, and this person still didn't have enough time to make it to the other side of the map with gates. I fucking clotheslined that man. That shit was insane. It was so fun, so satisfying. If they nerfed him, then he'd just be playable. But as far as like my current knowledge and my brain goes, I don't know if they did yet. I don't know. Ghostface. Let's be honest. Bro's really fun, bro. Is he like super strong nowadays? No. But this is like, to my knowledge, one of the only killers. I think there's only two, right? Amanda and Ghostface has the ability to teabag a survivor. Come on, man. When a survivor just tries to aura farm you, they think they're putting you in some fucking like Aaron type edit and they're like moonwalking and like trying to hit some crazy 360. And then you mark them and down them and then you just fucking bag them. So funny, dude. It's so toxic and it's so funny, but him being one of the only killers that can just fucking teabag and teabag like so quick feels so good. It's really fun to me. It really is. I think it's really fun in just like a toxic manner. And like if you don't like being toxic, then like I guess he's just like playable, or maybe just kind of fun. But like it's very fun to be toxic every now and again. And whenever I feel like being toxic and just letting out the dark side, I'll go play Ghostface and go teabag survivors. Can't blame me. Fredward. Holy shit. Freddy is absolutely insane right now. I'm not gonna say he's euphoric, but honestly, I think he's really fun. As like someone who's like see, I kind of like Main Trapper and like Freddy. So like I might be kind of biased. But like seeing us, this is almost like the same exact thing why I think they're both really fucking good, right? So with Freddy, like Trapper, you can see a survivor run into your trap. You see a survivor run to a dream palette, and you know that they don't know that it's fake. So they run up to it, you blow the palette, and they just blow up. Oh my God, it feels so good. Especially because, and a lot of people don't know this, but you can actually use those palettes if you're running the dream block. I honestly forgot what it's called, but it increases the radius of the blast of the dream palette. You can literally hit people through walls with your dream palettes. Oh my God, it feels so satisfying. Bro, RPD is like one of his strongest maps, honestly. When you get RPD and you're playing this guy, oh my God, he is so OP. And just hitting people with these dream palettes is really fun, in my opinion. Executioner. I think he's really fun, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Pyramid Head. Oh, dude, there's just something about like just fucking slamming your sword down and then just constantly shooting and like having the ability to like wall survivors. That is so satisfying. And he also has like these new add-ons that allows him to fucking snipe people from like 30, 40 fucking meters away. And when you hit those, it feels so good, man. Oh my God. And then having the ability to just like cage people is like also like such a cool fucking like design. Personally, and I stand on this, I think Executioner is really fun. I know a lot of people think he's like really fucking boring because all you do is just sit and shoot. But I find that kind of fun. Even if I'm missing, I'm like, it's kind of like the same thing as like Huntress. I'm like, oh, I almost got you, motherfucker. Like, I'm going to get you next time. So for that reason, he's really fun. Unknown. I think Unknown's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to just splooge on people, and when you kind of like hit some crazy shots where like you bounce your splooge off a tree and then it hits him, it feels really good. But a lot of times, like I miss it because I'm kind of ass. I know some people are better, but you can also hit some crazy fucking snipes with this, which makes it kind of fun. I don't think he's just playable, and I don't think he's really fun for me personally, but I think he's kind of fun. That'd be voice crack. Demo. Demo's really fun, bro. Okay, oh man, and I really want to put Demo on like euphoric, man, but like I just can't. Oh man, should I? Fuck, I don't know. Okay, Demo, bro, having the ability to just launch yourself and hit people is so fun. At the same time, if you get up on a hill to fucking launch yourself so far and hit some crazy shots on survivors, also having the ability to just break every pallet instantly, send yourself fucking flying into it like a fucking human ragdoll or a crash dummy. There you go. Just feels so good, man. It really does. Honestly, nah, fuck, I'm gonna keep him really fun. I'm sorry, man. He's just like not on par with these killers. But I do love playing me some Demo from time to time. It is very, very fun. Blight. Personally, I feel like Blight is just playable, which might be kind of crazy because he is an S tier killer when it comes to Dead by Daylight. But for me, I don't even really like playing S tier killers. I feel like S tier killers are like so fucking boring, honestly. And then that's just like a personal preference, primarily because like you're playing a killer that's like super strong, and then people take they tend to play a killer that's super strong and then run full meta. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, well, why are we trying so hard in fucking like DBD? Like, come on, what are we doing? But I do think it is fun to just like kind of like pinball around and like fuck around. And you kind of hit like some crazy curves. So like I could see him, for me, he's teetering between kind of fun and just playable. Like, I don't know if I'm going to have like a bad time playing him, but like, I don't know if I'm necessarily going to be picking him at all to just play. So I'm going to keep him on just playable. Freddy or Springtrap. My bad. This is kind of crazy. I know what you're thinking. Springtrap for me personally is kind of euphoric. Dude, having the ability to hit, like you walk up to a jungle gym and just look up and launch your fucking hatchet and it land on someone's forehead just feels so good, bro. You can hit some insane orbitals with this guy. Granted, they're not like on the level of orbitals as Hunters, right? They're not gonna be like some cross map thing. But in all honesty, I feel like the orbitals from Springtrap are honestly better than Hunters, primarily because for Hunters, there's no like quick thinking. You know what I mean? Like when it's Huntress, it's like, oh well, she knows that someone's on this generator. Let me walk up to a spot. Let me stand still. Let me look up, and then let me throw my hatchet. Like there's no like quick second thinking like there is with Springtrap. Springtrap is like, okay, I can like this is only gonna lob 5 meters, 10 meters in front of me. You're gonna walk up to someone who just vaulted a window, and they're gonna be trying to make as much distance as they can. You have like a split second thinking to think, okay, are they going left? Are they going right? And then you have to just like fling it up, and with fucking precision accuracy, you have to hit the survivor on the other side of the wall. It feels so fucking like oh my god, it feels so euphoric when you hit these like crazy orbitals because you know like you're like oh my god, bro. Like I just thought of like that like triangulation, like you just do like this crazy quick thinking like geometry in your head, and you hit it. And you're like holy fuck, I'm insane, man. I'm him. Moving on, Kaneki or Rize. I always play Rize. Rize is just better. I don't care what anyone says. I think Kaneki is really fun, man. I really think Kaneki is really fun. Personally, I think it's fun. Now, I know a lot of people hate playing against Kaneki, which I don't even understand why, because Kaneki is so weak. I think I have Kaneki in my last tier list in which I ranked my killers. I think I put Kaneki at like C tier, and this was like when he first came out. I never really understood why people were like putting this guy at like S tier. Yes, I do understand that his mobility is fucking insane. Yes, I do understand that he gets free hits, kind of like Legion. At the same time, this killer is so easy to loop. Oh my god, so easy. I put Kaneki in like the top 3 easiest killers to loop in Dead by Daylight. I don't understand where like this stigma of him being like unloopable is. All I can say is just get better. Like I don't really know like how else to put it, man. Like in the nicest way possible. Just practice a little bit more. Maybe watch some tips and tricks videos. I've ran Kanekis on numerous occasions for like 5 gens, and shit's just kind of easy. That's not even like a flex because I'm terrible at fucking Survivor, and I'm still able to do that. So if I'm terrible at Survivor and I can do that, I know you guys can do that. I believe in you. Anyways, it is so fun to just fly around the map and then hit some crazy fucking shots, like I was just saying, through walls and shit. Like you just get free health states. A lot of times you're gonna get shit on, especially if you're playing against good players. But it is just like movement wise, it's just so fun to like fling yourself. It is like the closest thing we have to like fucking like Spider-Man in like DBD. Or I guess you could say like Venom, right? And for that, it's really fun. Moving on to our last and newest killer in Dead by Daylight, or coming to Dead by Daylight. I think by the time this video releases, she will probably be out. Personally, I think this new killer is straight doo-doo water, bro. So fucking boring. Oh my god, bro. This killer might be worse than Skull Merchant. I know that's crazy to say, bro. This killer, oh my god, her power is so useless, bro. You can either so here's how her power works. You can infect people by shooting them 3 times with your venom or whatever the fuck it is. After you shoot them 3 times, they're broken. They lose a health state. Cool, right? Or you can turn into a head, a flying head, and give yourself to survivors. Now, I'm all for giving head, but like at the same time, why am I doing all this transforming? Why am I like attempting to shoot? And like, by the way, this like shooting of your venom, you can miss easily, bro. Easily. Why am I going to spend all this time doing all this extra work when I could just M1 people? I was literally showing to everyone when I was playing the P2P, guys, look how quick I can just M1 the survivor twice and down them and hook them before I can use my power and try and hit them 3 times just to injure them and then still have to M1 them. Or try and hit them with a fucking flying head, which people can just like literally infinitely vault a pallet and dodge you from. And like the flying head, you're like, well, hey imposter, you have a dash with a head. The dash is a straight dash. It's like Chucky, but worse. You go in a straight fucking line. If there is so much as a tree around you, they can dodge the power. They can dodge the dash. Oh my God, this might be. And the shit that pisses me off. Sorry for like the small like little like rant at the end here. The thing that pisses me off, I full-heartedly believe this is Dead by Daylight's best, like cosmetically, like made killer. Oh my God, this killer looks so fucking cool. Oh my God, I want this killer to be so good. But right now, until they like rework her, which is crazy that she needs a rework and she's not even fully out yet. She's like not even playable, bro. I wouldn't even say just playable. I would just like deny wanting to play. Like if someone told me to play him, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'd rather like I don't know, go like jerk off with sandpaper. That's how like that's the equivalent amount of fun I'll have. So for that reason, she's straight toilet water. And with that, ladies and gents, that is our tier list. And I honestly, I think I did really well. If you guys would change anything, let me know down in the comment section. And if you wouldn't and think that this tier list is honestly fucking perfect, I know that'll never happen. I don't even know why the fuck I'm saying that, bro. Like, everyone says my tier lists are complete fucking ass.
He's yapping in the fog, never lost for words. Looping like a legend, though it's all a blur. Content so crisp, even when he's late. Imposter games, chaotic but great. Where's